All right, folks, we have two detained. A SWAT raid related to the Nancy Guthrie disappearance. We're joined. This is where the media is staging. You can already see people that are media that is gathered here. See what information we can find out for you. Now, we're going to get some more details here. You can see everyone has been told to stage here. And we'll see what other information that we can get. And I'll show you on the map where we are until right now. So we've learned that two detained. I want to show you where we are. We are live right now on TikTok, and we're live on Facebook, and we're live on YouTube. So let me show you where we are.
Mate, you're gonna yell at brother, you're gonna get in trouble, man. You're in the road. You can't be in the road.
I understand.
I was already in trouble before you.
Is the first time you're doing this? It's a road.
Can you tell us what's going on with this?
No.
No?
Okay.
You gotta ask, right?
Don't worry, we're going to move around. Get a good spot. Yeah, I know. Look who's talking.
That's how we do it.
Are you the one that let go of the crime scene after a day?
What was that?
No, I'm talking to
Oh,
him.
sorry. Oh, yeah, of course.
Nothing goes well.
No, it's the word.
All right, let me get you some details, everyone. I mean, it's pitch black down here. Let's see. Thank you. There's Chris Ham. All right, here we go. On the road. Nancy Guthrie investigation. Warrant has been served. All right, it's a little difficult. I'm trying to jockey.
It said 2 people were taken out of the house.
I'm going to just go over to the corner. Okay. Oh, there he is. Hey, bro. going to work to get you more details, everybody. Okay. SWAT raid. Let me show you where we are. Orange Grove Road.
That is going to be fast. We're watching the boots on the ground. We don't know what's happening behind law enforcement here. Hi. I live right behind you. You live behind me? Yeah. You live in the house behind you? Yes. Okay. So, what do you think? You know who these people are?
Did you hear them go in?
No.
You didn't hear SWAT go in?
No, there was nothing that was going on over at Annie's house.
Nothing? There was rumors that there was a roadblock.
Yeah, I was watching.
There's no roadblock?
Oh.
Nothing.
There wasn't even
Nothing going on over at Annie's.
there wasn't even any
Huh. Now, folks, I want to
So did
show
the,
you.
FBI go to your house?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
What did they ask?
That was on that
It was on Tuesday? What they ask?
they just wanted to go.
So I want to show you. This is how far we are away.
And
This is where we are
they actually
in
called me.
relation to
They did?
Nancy's
So,
house.
to meet you there.
Yeah, they asked me about
Let's
home.
take East Orange Grove Road, East Camino
So-
Lazorial.
That's what I noticed. I noticed a lot of the homes around
Now let me also show you
get, like, a ride there.
how close we are to Annie's house.
Hey, we're calling you from that person.
Well, so they came to our house Thursday. The Thursday before. And it wasn't really just
We're also very close to Annie's house from where we are. So kind of in between, yes. Well, we haven't gotten. Oh, excuse me. There we go. What's that? That's what we're hearing, but nothing official from them.
Otherwise, you get alerted.
But they, I don't know. No, those are just reporters doing stand-ups. Folks, they did a roadblock. That's exactly right, Jay Beckman. Road patrol. They blocked it off. They have 2 people detained, but you can see the cones. This is obviously very organized. They're, I think some people have thrown that.
Well,
Reporters are doing
Did you know them?
stand-ups, and it looked like
They
they
only
were.
lived there like a year.
not even years. They just bought that house was sold in March. My wife wanted to like it.
Do you know how old the people are that they grabbed? Nothing. Huh.
I don't know. I
No idea.
I was following him and he started racing over, so
Oh, okay. So so did the police let you come through?
I'm parked out on Orange Grove.
Okay.
You gonna be here for a minute?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Do you know what? Do you know what street the house that they hit?
In here?
Back in a
Yeah.
second, folks. I'm not in charge of
You
that.
got it. Okay.
I don't know this neighborhood at all.
Okay, okay.
To be honest.
Yes, this is in regards to. I want to just show you what the notice that we got. So now, for those of you who've been watching, we were well. The SWAT team had gone out, and this is what we got: media staging at the corner of East Orange Grove and North Camino de Michael. Pima County Sheriff Department will meet you at the location. So this is what they call the staging area, and I want to just show you where. Oh wow! Oh, they're going after the guy with the car. But everybody has gathered here. He's moving that car out of there. So, but all we do know is that there's 2 people in custody, and you know what's interesting? We're gonna wait and see what information comes out. Again, you can. Thank you very much. This is a tough one. We were obviously northwest of here, so it sounds like we are pretty close to Nancy's house, and we were there, and then we heard word that the SWAT was going up northwest, and so went up there. Was kind of doing a stakeout, and then all of a sudden, everything. We just found that out. Let's see. Just a short time ago, less than an hour ago, and then we came booking over here, and we've been on. So I want to see what we can find out, what details we can. Home where 2 people brought in was a man and a woman being searched under, so they're searching a house right now, in a search warrant. Wow, they're saying they. All right, this person is saying a lot of this is unconfirmed, folks. So don't hold me to this. They're saying the meeting will be briefed shortly. It's related to the Guthrie case. They may have apprehended a mother and a son. Right now, law enforcement is searching the property. Now, we do not know if they have found Nancy. I repeat, we do not know if they have found Nancy. The truck that they're talking about is the. Thank you very much for that, everybody. Everybody on TikTok, please tap the screen. It's Sarita, Sahua Rita. Sarita Police Department. They're the ones blocking the road.
10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1.
We were up with JR. Thank you very much for that, everybody. We have our live goals up. There's 2 individuals taken out of the house right now. The traffic stop's also connected. Okay, so we're going to continue. Thank you, everyone. What a week this has been. Hopefully they find her. Please make sure you follow, tap the screen, as you know. So I want everyone to understand that when we were live earlier, well, the house is down there. You can't see the house. So they're blocking it off. But this, we've known it's unusual. It's very possible they're saying it's a mother and a son that are being detained. But this is really important. Right now, police are conducting the search. So they had to get, hey everybody, they had to get the search warrant for this. Had to get the search warrant. Thank you, Lola. And, so earlier, those who are watching, we were live right outside the house, and so and then I got tipped off. Hey, SWAT is going west. So then, boom, went out there. Thank you very much for the cat, Jessica. The So dinner was at Walgreens tonight for an energy bar. Look at the donuts fly. And then, as you know, we were on the stakeout up west, begins with an M. Thank you for that hat. And then the next thing we know, there's activity here. I want to give credit Brian of News Nation. And what's interesting is there were people that were saying, hey, there's a roadblock over near her house, but it didn't seem to make sense because we were at the house and then we left the house to go to Moranza, whatever that is. So, but this is connected to the Nancy Guthrie. That's what we're being told now. But this is really important. Several things about this, by the way. Right now, they're conducting a search warrant. They have a search warrant. They're searching the house. She could be in there. We don't know. Let's be very clear. But what also you should consider, and I know it's a little dark, but what you should consider is after the false start the other night, it would be, I can't imagine that they want to be 0 for 2. And they also instructed the media to stage here. So now we'll see. We don't know anything just yet, but I believe I did see that someone is stating that it's very possible that it is somehow a mother and a son that are involved here. It's interesting that it would be family, and then you wonder, could it be someone that was connected in some way doing work at the house? So, but this is, make no mistake about it, this is connected to the Nancy Guthrie investigation. So right now it's 9:34 here in Tucson, and we're live on our TikTok page. Please tap the screen, follow. We have our live goals. We don't know. We're going to find out. That's what everybody wants to know. And on Facebook, obviously, we have our star program. And on YouTube, we have our super chats. I don't know. This whole area is blocked off. Now, what would be really remarkable is if all of a sudden they bring her out. And that, it's possible. Let's think positive. Let's be very positive. See, I like how the crowns are yellow. This could really be remarkable. But when Brenda's saying she heard it was an Airbnb, I don't know that. That would be interesting. I have not heard that, but again, I was driving to get here, and when you do that, you're kind of out of the loop a little bit because we were doing the SWAT stakeout. Folks, we have been going. What time? 9:35. So we went live on TikTok at 1:30 this afternoon, and now this is major. Make no mistake about it. I mean, this is major. And what you're looking at, for those that are tuning in right now, and I know different people, so they brought the SWAT team out. We knew they were going to be somewhere, and suddenly everyone started gathering here. They did block off the road, and then the next thing you know, now here's the thing. I also, the FBI is very involved, as a matter of fact. I also thank you, Soph. This has not been easy, folks, but let's all keep a good thought that somehow that Nancy is here and that she is alive. That's what this is all about. But for those that are just tuning in, again, we've been hearing, or, obviously, listen, we signed off. I don't know what time it was, 4 o'clock. I left. We were in front of the house.
¿Qué tal? Muy buenas noches. En efecto, hay una gran actividad policial a esta hora de la noche y reportes de actividad del equipo SWAT en este vecindario. Me encuentro justo en el área del 6215 North Camino de Michael, en Tucson, Arizona, aproximadamente a 2 millas de donde desapareciera la señora Guthrie. Como pueden ver, de este lado hay muchos medios de comunicación que han comenzado a llegar a este lugar, luego de reportes de que el equipo SWAT habría entrado a una residencia muy cerca de donde me encuentro. El reporte es de que una mujer y un hombre habrán estado en estos momentos en custodia de las autoridades, pero hasta estos momentos de manera oficial la policía aquí el condado no ha dicho más sobre estas actividades que se han desarrollado en la última hora. Todo esto en conexión con el caso de Nancy Guthrie, quien desapareció, como ya bien lo dices, hace exactamente 13 días. Hasta este momento no había más detalles sobre esta actividad que se ha venido desarrollando, pero como pueden ver,
I want to wait. I want to wait. It's a news crew. There's news crews, as you guys know, from all over the world. Let them do their thing. We have Australia here. We have Telemundo. We have a lot of people. I want to be very clear. There's nothing official just yet. The media is filling in. I don't know how they're going to do a briefing here. Maybe it's possible. It'd be very, very challenging for them to try to do a briefing. It's drizzling lightly. Thank you, everybody. If you're on TikTok, please tap the screen. Please follow. We have our live gifts up. Facebook and YouTube certainly would love some support. We're live earlier.
Dijeron que iba a haber una rueda de prensa, pero querían a todos.
We even have our bilingual program here.
Pero no hay una hora exacta. Eso te digo ahora.
Police are definitely on edge here a little bit. But you have FBI and the sheriffs are here on scene. Now, I also want to point out that this would be interesting if this is in fact just 2 miles, because then that, they were doing the grid search and they were looking everywhere. And if they were starting to figure out that there was no vehicle, right? For those of you that watched earlier, we were saying that. Okay. Like, how is this possible that they couldn't find it? And they started to really drill down, really just on a 2-mile radius around Nancy Guthrie's home. So now we'll see if, I don't know if Savannah's going to be here at the scene. The family is aware of what's going on. That would be an incredible reunion if that should happen. I want to just also explain to everybody, at this point, lights are in the car. At this point, we really just want to be so cautious about the information because we've come this far and there's been a lot of misinformation with this very difficult case. So I want to wait and see exactly what we're going to get confirmed from this. So, but those of you that were watching this afternoon, it was somewhat quiet. They obviously, with the investigation, they got tipped off on something, or they could, thank you for the crowds, they could tell that something was up. And notice, if this is the case, that we are just 2 miles from the residence. So I don't know what that was that they, sent everyone. I was saying they don't do that. Maybe they did do that and sent us on a wild goose chase. So maybe the individual, that's a good light. Maybe the individual was in motion. So again, but this is the scene that we're talking about. And it's, to be very clear, it's down that road. The reason why this is blocked off is because as we speak, they are searching the residents. Thank you for that. Look at that, our YouTube family. I appreciate you. Thank you, folks. This has been something else. Now, again, there were a lot of high hopes the other night. We don't know. I want to try to, like everyone else, I'm trying to find you the information. But I did see that someone is saying potentially a mother and a son were taken out of the house. So that would be really remarkable. And people have speculated, like, there's no way someone did it alone. I mean, the first thing you guys put, first of all, also put where you're watching from. Is it possible? Is this like another, for those of you, and maybe some of you remember, I was actually living in New York when Irene Silverman disappeared, and that was Santee Kynes and Kenneth Kynes. Sometimes those are a weird dynamic. So is it possible that some woman, let me get to, let's see, some, after receiving a tip, oh, all right, now this is different. Authorities have detained 2 males, plus one of their moms. Sources cautioned during a warrant execution, technically everyone is just detained. Unclear if anyone is a suspect. So now they're saying 3 people, a family. 2 males, could be 2 brothers and a mother. Wow, crime family, Mar Barker. How about that? So now it's 3 detained. But again, they're not under arrest. I want to explain with police have a certain amount of time. Thank you, everybody, for the stars on Facebook and super chats on YouTube and all of our live gifts on TikTok. It's I want to caution people, again, not to be redundant, but with Brown University, we had a false start. And then the other night, thank you, Cheryl, we had a false start. And so right now they are searching the house for evidence. Now, the biggest question here is, where is Nancy? And is she in that house? We haven't heard anything. I have not seen, I don't know if a rescue is up there. But, and I want to remind people, they're not under arrest. But in order to get the search warrant and detain them, they had to go to a judge and show them some evidence. So we're waiting for an update, what is happening in this Shadow Hills community. But it is related to Nancy Guthrie. So apparently a tip came in. Now someone did put that they have, someone else I'm seeing is saying 2 apprehended, but I'll go with Michael and Fox that's saying that it's actually a mother, and then is it two brothers? That's the thing about a family. Son and a mother pulled out, but now we're hearing it's some with the mom, so 2 family members. But then you got to wonder, like, where is she? Where is that? That doesn't sound good. All right, I want to see. I'm going off some trusted sources here. I think people that are trusted. Mother and a son. Well, but now Brian is saying a mother and a son, but then Michael on Fox Nation is saying 2 males and then somebody's mom. After receiving a tip, they detained 2 males plus one of the mothers. It's quite a family. Again, right now, it's 9:45. Thank you very much. I mean, what a celebration this would be. But what's missing from the equation is we want to hear that Nancy Guthrie is alive, and they have her, and she has been found. That's what we're looking for. Again, if you are watching on TikTok, please tap the screen. Share that you are watching. This road is blocked off, just so you know. And a lot of media are still just arriving. People are in different areas making their way here. Those of you who've been following the page know we've been on this. It was just a matter of trying to figure out where they were going to be. And I'll admit, I initially was like close to the house. We were at the house. Thank you, everybody. There we go. That's right, Chris M., the moderator. So are they really going to do a brief... Oh. He's saying clear the road. I want to, again, I'm just trying to... Our bearings, we're kind of actually... I've spent a lot of time in this area. And it would seem that we are like right in between Annie and Nancy. Thank you very much for that. What a celebration, folks, this could be. Please tap the screen. Everybody on TikTok, make sure you follow, tap. We have our donut goal. I would think that's attainable, although I like seeing everything else light up like that. Thank you, Angel Kiss. Those are just fantastic. Oh, folks, everybody, good vibes here. Let's think that we're going to get an answer here. We also have our crowns. Look at that. Nice. Oh, okay, here's the sheriff going in. That's media. Here's the sheriff. Thank you for the cap. Oh, we're going to move the cones. That's the sheriff room. Thank you, JMP, K. Rowley. Now again, I want to be very clear. What is happening right now is, thank you for the cap, they are searching the home. Now this is interesting. This is, I think this is going to be one of the vehicles that came out.
Look at this, the SWAT truck.
Okay, here is the SWAT truck.
SWAT.
All right, well, that's a good sign, I think. Hopefully that's a good sign. So where we are located, again, is we're basically right in between. Thank you, Jeannie. We are right in between Nancy's home, thank you, Air Force, and Annie's home. That's good lighting. Whoa. All right, everybody on Instagram, this is a come and join. We are live on TikTok. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. This is police have blocked off this street. We're 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home. They have executed a search warrant. They have detained some individuals right now as we speak. They are searching this home, and you can see authorities are still arriving here. But if you're watching this on Instagram, here comes the FBI. If you're watching this, join us on Facebook. There's the, I think those are, wow, that's quite the caravan going through. Join us on TikTok or Facebook or YouTube. Again, this is all tied in with the Nancy Guthrie case. That was a big caravan. Wow. They're just blowing through.
Where's Cash?
That was a lot of vehicles. Now, folks, as we speak, they're trying to locate the sheriff. He might be at a basketball game. Oh, here come more vehicles, actually. Caravan non-stop.
Yo grabé algo de esto.
More media arrives. Oh,
On the right-hand side, you're looking at the sheriff's car. Then you turn on the far right, setting up.
now again, it's 9:53 in Tucson.
Yeah, I've looked around. I looked around
We
everywhere.
are not far from Nancy Guthrie's home. Police have blocked off the street and executing a search warrant, and we're hearing that several individuals are detained. They're trying to track down the sheriff. If anyone has seen him, apparently at a game tonight, he's needed at the scene. If anyone sees the sheriff, please tell him to come to the raid. Yep. They're looking for him. You know, they're taking the night off. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much for that. No, I'm just kidding on that.
We'll find out more about the people.
How loud that is, but admittedly, folks, everybody, you know, some of the media got caught and they're scrambling a little bit. You know, we were going, as many of you know, we've been going since 1:30, so we were not. Now we just had to find the right location. And we were not in the right location, but we are now. That's all that matters. More FBI coming. They may put out an APB on the sheriff. But folks, think positive. Question is, where is Nancy? Thank you for that, everybody. Yep. If you're watching on TikTok, please make sure you tap the screen, follow the page. Let's see the yellow hearts. Keep a good thought. Keep a good thought. We don't know. It would really be remarkable that then they triumphantly come down the street and she is here. That would be fantastic. These people yelling.
Nada más lo subes. Imagino que van a dar tiempo.
No one important, that's for sure. There's always a hag bag on the scene. Always a hag bag. All right, I'm going to do a full recap at the top of the hour. Again, if you're watching on TikTok, please tap the screen. Make sure you follow. Thank you for all those live gifts. I appreciate everyone's been following the coverage. Now, again, I want to caution everyone that they are detaining individuals. Why people are insisting that they should be able to go by? Who they are. Recap coming in 3 minutes. Look at those donuts go. Look at the crowns. 20 FBI agents. Still waiting for the sheriff to arrive. Thank you for that. Look at that. Everybody, keep a good thought. We'll do the recap. I like that the TV stations don't have good lights. I mean, wait till look at that cloud. My goodness. Folks, what a week. What a couple days. Please, everyone, God in heaven, let her be alive. We can rush her to the hospital, get the treatment. Courage, bravery. Everyone has been praying for her. Everyone's keeping a good thought. Again. Okay, and again, oh, it's a little dark. Hopefully, TV lights are gonna go on. Thank you, everybody. You can kind of see me a little bit in the dark, but we are. It's definitely dark. They'll get that light on though, especially at the top of the hour. A lot of news stations will go live. But you were watching on the stakeout, and what we're waiting for right now, this is connected to the Nancy Guthrie case. What is so remarkable is, as of right now, we are like 2 miles. Thank you for that. How beautiful. We're about 2 miles from the home. Now, they had really been drilling down on that. And it's funny, when I was on Court TV, there were people saying she could be out of the country. She could be south of the border. And if you saw our live today, one of the things that I was kind of drilling down on was, they were frustrated. They couldn't find the vehicle, like jumping on the highway or anything like that. So how is it possible? How could someone, they're looking for it and they're looking for it. And now it turns out that the people that are being detained right now, and again, I want to caution everyone that you just have people detained. There's nobody under arrest. But it's very possible right now. I find it hard to believe, by the way, as someone that's covered these cases, you got to ask yourself, would they really go through this if they felt this was another dead end, if they felt this was another delivery person? Now, there's different accounts of exactly who it is that they have detained, but one account is that there's 2 males and then somebody's mother. So 3 altogether. There's nothing official right now. If you're watching, thank you. Please tap the screen, follow. This could be a really glorious night. This is no time anybody should be negative. Thank you. The big question, who's involved, but more importantly, where is Nancy? Hopefully she is okay. Thank you for that. And that's what everyone is thinking right now. So that is, well, I'm hearing that there's 3 people being detained. 3 people being detained. But again, I want to remind people, it's nothing official. They blocked off the road behind me. And as of right now, I'm going to go with, well, it's tough to go because many people have been somewhat wrong on this. No one more than Ashley Banfield, I'll tell you that. But it's actually Michael from Fox is saying that he believes that it's 3 people being detained, 2 males and someone's mom. Now, again, it's so tough because we don't have official confirmation as of yet. So let me, again, I want to show you exactly what they sent to us. And basically where we are is the corner of Orange Grove Road and North Camino de Michael. That's where we are right now. Orange Grove Road and Camino de Michael. And when you go up, that's where then you are actually 2 miles from her home, from Nancy's home. Yep. And that is really remarkable. So we're right here at Orange Grove Road and North Camino de Michael. And then her home is a little bit, I believe, north, right? Yeah, but in the general area, that's for sure. Yeah.
Perfecto, Diana. Muchas gracias por todo. Ya dijeron que no va a haber nada, nada más se quiere llevar.
Yeah. Oh, wow. All right. Still getting some new information here. But again, folks, this point, we want to get it confirmed. I want to get it confirmed. We've come this far. Different accounts. There's no press briefing scheduled for tonight. A written statement is forthcoming. This is new. Pima County Sheriff, there's no press briefing scheduled for tonight. A written statement is forthcoming. So there's that. So there will be no press briefing. I didn't think so. I think they were just telling the media where everyone could, as they call it, staging. Let me see what else. Get some other arrest here.
I don't know if it's connected.
Yeah, they're going to release a statement soon. Well, that's what we're waiting for here, is the statement. And folks, the big question, no news conference, but the big question is in fact, where's Nancy? And is she okay?
Yeah, if you're in a car and a traffic stop,
A lot of unmarked vehicles. Statement coming soon. Yep. So here's what I think. I think we should. I want to wait until they put out the statement, and then we'll know for sure exactly what it is. But that is the big question of exactly where that stands. Again, right now we're live on obviously TikTok. We've had a huge week on TikTok, and then also big week on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok, please tap the screen. Thank you for all the live gifts. Thank you, Mickey. Can't wait for your light to go on.
Off.
So no, on.
Oh, on.
Yeah,
Right.
it's so dark right here. Do you want to test it out? Good. Can you just turn it on for a second? Okay. All right, folks, good.
They're probably gonna
I'll give you a little light here.
oh yeah. I mean, do you think these are the ones? I mean, I would think at this point they got something.
Here we go. All right, it's a little tough with the rain, but it's not pouring. It's not pouring. So, but I want to give everyone an update. I'll get the light on because otherwise, as you can tell, it's very dark. But again, that a statement is forthcoming. A statement is forthcoming. Keep the good vibes coming, everybody. You know, for those who were watching earlier, now we started. We were live this morning from 10 to 11 Tucson time, right? And then we were live starting at 1:30, and then we were live tonight on the SWAT stakeout, and now here we are, and behind me, and we are expecting a written statement, and they're saying, all right, so this is one of the local stations who the sheriff does communicate with.
Flash my KMP credentials.
Is KOLD. Sheriff Chris Danos has told 13 News the scene at First and Orange Grove is connected to the case and they're actively working a lead. I cannot say anything else. So, again, there are people detained. In the statement that they put out, we should get, I would think, a few more details on exactly what is involved with this. So, this is going to be so much better. So here's what I think. I know a lot of people are speculating of who's in, but we don't have any names yet. But from what we understand, there are some. It's a matter of whether it's 2 people detained or 3 people detained, really. So, okay, and then they're still working the scene. More police continue to arrive, and then we're going to okay, so there is a discrepancy. Fox. We should have a light in a moment. Fox is saying that. Thank you, Roz. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. There's the light we've been waiting for. Fox is saying 3 people detained, and then some others are saying 2 people detained. So either way, but this sure seems, and it is actually continuing to start to rain, everybody. Very, very significant. There we go. There's the light.
We did not know that until Thursday last week.
Okay, we are waiting for the statement, and I'm going to bring it to you as soon as we get the statement. But there is a huge amount. We've been watching them still arriving. You know what's interesting is as we've been live here, and right now it's 10:09. Thank you to everybody watching on TikTok. Make sure you tap the screen, and then also make sure you follow the page. But it would seem that they must. Well, let me just say this. I mean, would they send this amount of police if this was just a dead end? I don't think so.
Actually, I'm hearing the word at least 3. At least.
Now they're saying,
Wow. At least 3.
I don't know if that's at least 3. Well, first, some people are saying 2.
Thank you.
Now it seems to be 3 being floated out. I don't know who those individuals are with the umbrellas.
That's who they let in with the umbrella. That was she was a sergeant. She said the Pima County Sheriff's were giving a statement out soon. We'll be releasing a statement.
Okay. Now again, they're not gonna. There will be no press briefing, but they are gonna put out a statement. So let's see what else. I'm just kind of going through.
Julie, no, actually, there was a report that the road was blocked off in front of Annie's house.
That's not true.
First
Yeah,
foot
that wasn't
calls.
true. I walked around the
Cruising the
block,
scene.
and there was literally nobody over there except for the guy
Yep.
guarding the house.
We are waiting for.
Orange Grove and Camino de
Waiting for the statement.
Um, just
Still
east of
nothing
First.
yet. We should have it very soon, everybody. And I know, but there's several questions here. Number one, keep in mind this is 2 miles. They were searching around here, so let's go a step further. Did a tip came in? Did the FBI? Did did someone? What was the tip that came in? What was it that threw it off? This also, what does this do about TMZ and the ransom notes? So that's where we haven't heard anything now. Now we're not sure what to make of that with the whole element of the ransom. But they have been drilling down on this area without question. That's right. At least 2 detained, Janine. I'm going to go with 3 detained. I think Michael at Fox has been pretty solid. I think. Now, I haven't heard of anyone that has footage of that because look how the street is blocked off. And then, you have, it's so far down the street. I'm going to say that this is much different than what happened the other night. Fox is saying 3 people, Janine. So it's either 2 or 3. All right. Let's see. Okay, still no.
I've heard that guy's big boy voice, Greg.
No one's got any official update. I think it's interesting that then a rumor spread. Like these rumors have to come to an end here. Yes, Janine. Yep. 3 detained. And they are searching for the home. Now, this is crucial, but I want to go to, I'm very curious to hear, for us to learn, what was the tip? And not only that, what was the tip, but what is it that led them? I got to think that they were doing surveillance on these individuals earlier. You don't just, there's too much at stake. They don't want to just, go and hit something like this and then come up empty. They didn't want what they had. Thank you for all the crowns. What they had happen the other night with the delivery driver. So, and this, I'll tell you why this makes sense is because, and again, if you saw this afternoon when we were in front of the house, when we were live, I was saying the thing that is stumping them is they can't figure out how did a vehicle then take off from this area and they weren't able to track it. Well, the answer is if it only went 2 miles, that would be people that know the area. That would be people that you don't have to go on a lot of roads. So, look how everything comes back down to this. And we've heard, I still come back to, we want to hear, is this who was, I don't know. We're gonna find out. Now, I'm also curious to see exactly what they're gonna, they want to go through all their electronics.
I don't know what I'm not doing better than you.
They no, hold on. No, that's not it. So who was sending those things to TMZ? I don't know. How many people are involved? How old are they? Now, obviously, the gold here is if they have the suspects. If they're saying they have 2 males and then somebody's mom, is that like 2 young guys? Here's the big question. Right now, is he being detained? Does he have the backpack? Is he being detained and does he have the backpack? That's the biggest thing. Oh, hold on. Hey, friend of JLR. Friend of JLR. Yeah. I have to go more to talk. I need you to just make sure these don't fall.
Yeah,
But you just
absolutely.
hold that and that one.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Oh, forensic trucks now. A lot more vehicles coming. Oh my lord! Yeah, they're cash hotels in any of these cars.
Oh, I do what
It is 5:16.
There we go.
Do you want me to offer you now, or do you want to wait until 6, which is probably
I think
it's only a half hour from
All right, so
yeah, they want something.
like I said last week, we had police at the door looking for ring camera footage. We thought it was weird. Friday, we were watching Fox News and they were retracing the route that Nancy took in the Uber, and that's when we realized that Annie lives on the street behind us, literally directly behind us.
What can we say here? There's been a lot of activity.
Oh man, they are just streaming in now. This is wild.
Oh, that's my phone.
I mean, we're on the scene.
Oh, great.
There's a lot of police activity. We can't confirm if there's anyone.
Cash me outside, Patel.
But
Nice, James.
where was the
That's
raid?
a good
Less
one.
than 2 miles from Nancy Duffy's.
Yeah, this is
Sorry.
almost directly in
I mean,
between
they've seen,
my,
there's a lot
Annie's
of police activity. There's a
and
lot of
Nancy's house.
can't
And I'll tell you,
say
it's a really nice upscale neighborhood too. It's not.
police, local
You
law
wouldn't think
enforcement
something
will
would be
release a
going on
statement
like this
tonight.
here.
They have not released it yet. They will not hold a press briefing. 10:18 p.m. If you want to, yeah. I mean, if you guys want to wait until we're in a position.
Whoa. Bright light.
If you want me to chat with Channel directly, I can.
So it's down there, obviously. It's a house down there.
Hey, so in terms of what we know,
It's got to be quite a bit down there because there's been at least 30 cars go by.
You're right.
And you can't see any of them.
Have a statement tonight on seeing at least a SWAT vehicle police and black vehicles do you want to? Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep his camera upright here. Sorry.
Oh,
Gotten
yes,
a-
hello. Yes, I can.
Gotten a little shorter
We're on live and
right.
because I've got my camera or my phone in my hand.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Greg, I live about 2.5 miles away, not too far from there.
yeah. Let me just.
I don't know if you've seen, the neighborhood that Nancy or
hello,
Annie
Scott.
live in.
Yes, I can. Thank you very much.
I live right by Annie Guthrie. There you go.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
I
You're
owe you.
welcome.
Wow. You'll need a towed car.
Yeah, I know.
All right, folks, here we go.
Okay, on all the
Yes,
lines,
I'm still waiting for the statement.
It will.
Well, it's pitch black. When everyone was pulling up, I wasn't going to miss this. So I just jumped out, and all of a sudden they're saying, "Who's got the California plate? Black car." I'm like, wait a minute. I think I know who that is. And did you see all the FBI that keeps arriving, as a matter of fact?
The SWAT team vehicle. That was a
Yeah,
big one, wasn't it? That's
I
the
sent
white
it to
one.
you.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah.
And media,
No.
just we can say that the sheriff's department sent out
Oh,
a
yeah.
media advisory.
Yeah. Saying.
That we can say
they'll do a statement.
Well, they said they'll do a statement tonight, and
Oh, was it
they
tonight?
said- yeah,
What was it?
yeah, but they wouldn't do a press briefing Yeah. I should say no.
Press button, schedule. No press button. A written statement. It's forthcoming. Sorry, just saying.
Still reading here.
I see. Statement is forthcoming.
But we know that it's SWAT activity.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say
Let's see what else.
reports that people were detained, but
Nope.
we know that they have been fielding many tips
Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah.
about potential.
Okay.
About
Folks, 10:22.
Oh yeah.
We are still standing by
and that they
to get a statement.
detained
Hi, Janine.
someone a few days ago,
Hello,
at
all.
least, to
We are live on TikTok. We are live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Thank you for that. Thank you for the friends. Make sure you share that you're watching. We're on our way to a 2 million like night, maybe 3 million.
right. We know
Who
this is less
knows?
than 2 miles from
Oh, that's
Nancy
right.
Guthrie's
That's
house.
right. That's it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello.
Let's see.
Hello. How are you?
And
Oh, no problem. No problem at all.
thank you for
Thank you so much.
we
1
got
minute.
the
to go.
drone up. Fox has the drone up. Too funny. No, I want to see it. They gonna go over. I don't think so. Boy, that'd be a bull. That'd be quite the move.
Yes, we've seen a SWAT team vehicle in the area, which left a short while ago.
It's also bomb squad.
It's a house down there, isn't it? House.
Crimes, possible crimes.
15 seconds. Here we go. Thank you very much.
That's right, Robin. So let's let this man do his stand-up.
Well, as you say, a lot of activity here tonight. Not a lot of clarity on what exactly has been taking place, but we do know that there's been a lot of law enforcement activity just behind the sheriff's vehicle that you can see there, and SWAT team vehicle left the scene a short while ago. They are saying, the sheriff's deputies department, that there will be no statement from them, or there will be a statement, but there won't be. There'll be a written statement at some point about this. But this is all 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home, and of course, earlier in the week we saw a lot of activity. On that occasion, it was close to the Mexican border, about 30 miles from the Mexican border, a place called Rio Rico, when detectives, SWAT team officials, also detained a man and questioned him for some while after searching his property, and then left. He was not charged, but this is all part of a very large investigation, and there have been, of course, thousands of calls from members of the public to law enforcement tip lines.
I'm not sure why that went off, but we restart.
Great pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Throughout the night, most likely.
Thank you so much, Alex.
All right, folks, again, we're standing by for the statement from the authorities, going to provide more details, provide some clarity for this. I also want to,
Sure why this rain stopped, but we started.
it's also so important to remember that as of right now, these individuals are being detained, but you can tell that this very bizarre case could be at least getting some kind of conclusion a little bit. That's what you would think. I'm just going through some. That's right. That's right, Bendy.
Oh, you're behind.
Again, we are live on a TikTok page, also on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, now Fox is saying 3 people detained, and now more people are starting to repeat that. It's tough, though. It's tough because we don't know whether or not if they're just repeating or they're getting direct information as well. Still waiting for an update.
What's up, Jerry? Haven't seen you in forever.
Okay. Now, again, we don't have any news as of yet. Folks, the big story here, and again, let's see, we're coming up on 10:30. And the big news, of course, is whether or not everyone wants to know the condition of Nancy Guthrie. We just don't know just yet. I have not seen that, but because the way they staged and the way they blocked this off, I want to. Let's play that out. I want to.
Large mixture of.
You know, I think we can talk about it and be sensitive about it, but
there was a stream of 20 just at one time.
Just swing around. So, because, and I know that it is dark, but because they were able to block off the street earlier, I'll just come out. You know, we don't know if there was a rescue there. To be more candid, we don't know if there's a medical examiner there. So, you know, it's tough. We haven't heard that, but I think the most important thing is the way they've gone in on this residence and the way they're approaching this with the amount of agents arriving.
I would say probably
certainly seems to indicate to me that they feel very strong about this. It also sounds like it was a very solid tip that they followed up on. So again, right now we are live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. If you're watching on TikTok, make sure you tap the screen and then also make sure you follow the page. Thank you, everybody. This has been some couple of days. Thank you, Nan Deb. And I love the caps. I love the various things that can then light up. I wish the lighting was a little bit better, but the lighting is on and off. But I also, we're waiting for, let's wait till we get the statement, and let's also wait to see Savannah says anything. We don't know that. If the jig is up, you know, could someone start to, you know, rat on somebody else, so to speak? So, but let's wait until we get the statement on exactly what happened. And we are still waiting on that, as a matter of fact.
It's a crazy story altogether. You know, things happen and you say it's in your backyard, but it was literally in my backyard on Tuesday as the FBI combed my property looking for anything that may have been thrown, dropped over the wall.
No, the house that they're in is much farther down.
2 males and a female.
You can even see that they're.
Thanks, Melinda.
I can even see the lights of the vehicles like taking a right down there.
When I had gotten here,
So,
we
you know, the next time
back and
when
forth
a
between
vehicle
2 detained, 3
either
detained,
comes from there
1 male, 1 female.
or a vehicle heads down there, then you can see where they stop. But look at how, when we look down this street, we can't even see all the vehicles that are going down. So that would lead me to believe that
David,
it's
are you okay with this idea?
it's
I'm
pretty
not-
far
no,
down.
This is not my neighborhood.
It's pretty
Dave.
far
It's
down.
about 2.5 miles. It's almost right in between
Let's
Nancy and Annie's
see.
house.
Um,
I would say it's
you know, right now,
exactly right in between.
I want to give credit to Fox, but it seems to be pretty consistent that they're saying 3 detained, and I think Fox Nation has been pretty steady with saying that they think it's 2 individuals and a mom. 2 individuals and a mom. So, but we are right now, bottom half of the hour. We
He's actually
are,
here hovering for his ass.
Earlier, I wasn't live when
see.
it happened, but there was a SWAT Bearcat that came out.
We are waiting for
He's in the middle.
we're waiting for them to put out a statement. They did say that they would put one out just a short time ago. They did.
I've been watching his stream all week.
We mentioned,
He was on it.
folks. It's also, you know, you're looking at the sheriff, but if I go right to left to right, you really get. Okay, so that was 45 minutes ago. We're coming up on almost an hour where they said there'll be no press briefing, but a written statement is forthcoming. So that was just about 9:30 local time. Now, the drone is up. Very curious to see
They're picking up.
if they're just filming.
They're trying to figure out what house it is, I'm guessing. It's pretty far down there.
They have night vision, yeah.
The street.
They have the drone up,
There's got to be. There's been at
and you
least 30
can
cars.
see.
They just,
This
you
is
can't
actually
see-
pretty good. You
I
can
don't know how you park
see
30 cars in one area and
the
not take up a
number
lot
of
roadway.
vehicles that are there. I think that's pretty good.
When I came home on Tuesday for them to go walk my property, my entire street was filled with
That's
cars.
the night vision.
It was a mixture of media and FBI
Okay, they're waiting, supposedly.
as they went house to house.
Nothing yet
Pretty much
from
looking for anything.
the feds and nothing from Pena County Sheriff. Well, you really can't see. Oh, that's the Fox drone at night. Come back to that. They don't really have anything that I think is
Oh, that drone is way
substantial.
They're way down the block.
so. You can't really make out anything. No.
You have a YouTube channel?
You know what? And they're not letting them go
What is it?
past that. So
Stallion,
Stallion.
K-I-D-S-T-A-L-L-Y-N.
Yeah.
This is
The night
Annie
drone.
Moss's. You live right by them, right?
They live right behind
Mm.
me.
You live right behind them.
all right, we're still standing by,
It was
waiting for a statement from them. Now, a couple of quick things that we want, and that is to find out. You know what I think is interesting is if this person, think of this, if he's been 2 miles away, 2 miles away, just the way he walks and his mannerisms,
You came right out here.
you gotta think that someone would
Oh, totally. I did.
recognize that. Now, if it's 2 males and a
What's your
mother
first name
being
again?
detained,
Dustin. I remember that. Dustin.
so
All right, so Dustin, neighbor. Thanks.
if there's
Yeah, you're
2
welcome.
being detained,
Neighbor.
all right, so obviously the big question is where is Nancy? But what I think is also interesting is, you know, do they have the ski mask? Do they have the backpack? Can they tell from his eyes? I think just, you know, can you imagine you live down the street from here and somebody 5'9", 5'10", right in that general, you know, height range, and you see that person, you got to think that they're kind of odd. But, this also, whoever this is, and we'll see if we're going to get some name tonight. But how did they know about that house? And more importantly, where is Nancy? What was the end game here? Right? Why was this done? So we are standing by awaiting word on this.
Said that they're going to release a statement. I don't believe there's going to be a news conference, but hopefully they'll come out and kind of tell it to everyone here. But
okay, we're still standing by, everybody.
On X or.
Again, everyone, it's been a long day. Thank you, everybody, for tuning
Melinda,
in.
are you close to?
Again, we are live on.
See how they got the cones there?
Yeah, Greg, I got interviewed by JLR Investigates. I've been watching his channel this entire time, following.
I can hear you.
Just, I gotta do a little bit more quiet.
Okay.
I've been following his
Folks,
channel
again, if you're watching on TikTok,
quite some time.
please tap the screen. Look at those crowns. It's been something else. But now, again, I'm going to say that, first of all, they didn't have this number of law enforcement the other night with the delivery driver. That much we know. That's number one. Number two, let's be realistic here with. You then start to wonder, but we're going to stay positive. Let's stay positive, everybody. We don't know. No statement has been out. I can assure you there's going to be no deal here. So, whoever this is in a tremendous amount of trouble for thank you for that, what they've gone through. Folks, the tap the screen was so close to 2 million. Did it stop raining?
2 days ago.
I think all the drones have landed. Must have depleted the batteries.
Okay, right now, they had said a statement coming out. I'm sure they want to. You know what else? I also want to point out, everyone, that there's so much misinformation and rumor out there that I think. Okay, they are saying, Pima County is saying, reporting that the current law enforcement activity surrounding a home belonging to a former county attorney is not accurate. So I don't know who was putting that out. So as we're waiting for the statement, they instead put one out that says, so people are online saying the house belongs to a former county attorney is not accurate. Now, someone in one of the chats had said they thought it was an Airbnb, but I don't know that. See, and here's where people are putting, I'm seeing where that's coming from. They're saying the home, but that doesn't mean that he's the suspect. Because I see someone saying, do they rent or in his home? So here's what the house looks like. That's where they are. You know what, let me pull it up on, so we can all see it. It's 62. 62. DeMichael. There it is.
Here we go, folks. We're on investigation.
Yep. Oh. Okay. We're set off the road.
Lives in the house. The feds are at right now.
That's where they are. And let me show you where that is from compared to, wow. Okay, look how far down. Yeah, look how I'm at the blue dot, and look where the address is. So they have it way around the corner. So we're blocked off. See Orange Grove Road and North Camino de Michael. So if we went straight past the sheriff, it goes round the bend, and then that is the house. Let me show it again. So there is the house, and there's the where we are. That's how far back they have everyone, as a matter of fact. So it's around the bend. Um, but I want to pull up.
Yeah. Thank you, Dave. I'll stay tuned.
You know, someone pulled up. This is what it looks like.
I'll watch it on JLR.
Now it's set off the road, but that's apparently what it looks like.
What did you have? 80,000 people watching at one point.
Okay. Again, we are standing by for a statement from the sheriff.
JLR Investigates is on YouTube.
Oh, good. Thank you, everybody. We're at 2 million likes.
Yeah,
All
this is
right.
a fantastic-
Now, I think that's
not
interesting
just because
that
he's
they
standing here, but,
come out
he's been
to
incredibly
say who
informative
owns it,
on getting
but they don't say if he
That's-
rents it or lives out. Now, someone else earlier said it was an Airbnb.
You have a TikTok too?
So that certainly could be that.
That was my son asking.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
My son's name is I got Austin Dillon and
Home belonging to a former county attorney.
Austin JLR Investigates.
Reporting
Hello.
there surrounding a home belonging to a former county attorney is not
hey, how
accurate.
are you?
So either
I gotta
he
turn it this
no
way.
longer owns it,
My
or
bad.
he could be renting it out. We don't know. But look at how, folks, again, they can't put this statement out fast enough.
Rookie move on my part there.
Let's see.
Yeah, so on Tuesday,
I mean, but it must have been that
JLR
strong that they
investigates
had to put out a statement saying that that's not accurate.
and
That's right, Rob.
he got a tip that there's a lot going on over there.
Thank you, Bunny. There we go.
So I
Yes.
You're not John.
I am. Yes.
Hi, John.
Hi there. What's your name? All right, now you got to be careful, like walking in front of cameras and everything. Yep.
My name's Shots. Hi.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Tawny.
Bunny. Oh, okay.
Yes, and I'm over here because I don't appreciate the ABBs for the sheriff and that the little jokes
All
on
right, we're live
Tucson.
right now.
I know you are.
So, are you part of the media?
No,
No.
I'm not. I'm a person that saw you live that's very concerned about what you're reporting about
Now
Tucson.
listen, man. Why don't you just make your way back out there? Okay.
You're not a journalist,
So-
sir.
Okay. Now listen. This is hardly. Do you see all these people you're disturbing?
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
So.
You're not a journalist.
Okay. Well,
You're
you know.
paparazzi. You're not.
Now
This
listen.
is not Tucson.
Do I? Should I?
You can put me on camera. I don't care.
No, it's not a matter of that. But you're disturbing me. So this
I'm not
is
trying.
the
I'm going to be out of
top.
here in 2 seconds. I just
Okay.
wanted to let you know
Oh,
it's appreciated if you leave the area. You're paparazzi. You're not a
you can
professional
keep
journalist.
saying that, but okay. Everyone else would disagree. So have fun at the game. Sorry, everybody. Thank you, Karen.
the hell was that all?
Who knows? Yeah, big fan. Paparazzi.
Melinda, hey.
Who knows? All right, now what vehicle is this? I think that's a neighbor. Now, for some of the people that know, I mean, it's the dog whistle effect. I attract them. I just do. I know. Imagine that. Crashes through. I have media to the left, media to the right. But Karen decided that was more important. I know. What a creep. I know what that is. It's also, she's upset about the spray tan comment the other day. Somebody's been enjoying the all-you-can-eat buffet at the Kettle House. This is not Tucson. Oh my goodness. Telling you, folks, it's the dog whistle. If there is some kind of a nut within a 1 mile radius, guess who they gravitate towards? Nuts, drunks. Can you imagine? You're paparazzi. You can leave the area.
What it sounds like, 3 people.
Thank you, Sister Mary Elephant. Listen, Hagbag, beat it. The only good news is she had to walk over here. Thank you, Cricket. Listen, lady, one word, Ozempic. 2 words, spray tan. And I'm, not to be mean, but I know.
It's weird. It's bizarre. This is a really nice. This looks like a really nice neighborhood.
My goodness. Maybe this isn't the right time to clarify this, but
That is, I think my wife said the same thing.
listen,
And
Kim Kardashian has an attractive caboose,
it could be.
but that doesn't mean everybody does. So can you imagine the day I've had, and now at this time, as we're waiting word on Nancy, some fat ass hagbag decides they need to come over. I'm here. Sister Mary Elephant. Jesus. I know. All right, let's get back to our regular scheduled program. Who's John? Oh, Christ. Folks, it's like this when I travel. As I'm sitting there, the plane is full. I can, okay, I know who's going to sit next to me. I can pick them out.
What's that?
Here they come.
Oh yeah, I could go home. This is not my neighborhood.
Jesus.
This is approximate.
Who knew that the teacher from Charlie Brown lives in the Catalina Hills? Okay, good news for the sheriff. He's got a defender out there. Thanks, Karen. Have you heard they have Ozempic now, lady?
I would say arrested over detained just because it sounded like they were waiting for a judge to sign a warrant.
No, they're being detained.
So
pay no attention. I know.
Has been here. We saw the bear come out, but since then,
I'm normally more patient.
Other cars.
I know. You a paparazzi? I'm not. See, and the hagbag doesn't even know what paparazzi is. Paparazzi follows, whatever. The Golden Globes around, people on the red carpet. Jesus. Oh, all right. I know. All right, I'll get back on track here. I know. Was that meth mouth? I don't know. Clearly a drug problem here in this area. Did someone escape from the local? Folks, what have I been saying? There's a mental health crisis in our country. It has been a long day. Let me guess. Unmarried? Listen, lady. It's not my fault that tomorrow's Valentine's. And you're going to be with the cat. Oh. All right, let's move back. My goodness. Right in front of all my peers.
I'm sure they have a way to do it.
I know. We are going to pray. Happy Valentine's to you too.
No,
Karen.
they didn't. They wanted me to go.
Listen, Gladys. Somebody had a rough night at the Waffle House, right? Hard to believe someone. I should have brought my lights. Hard to believe somebody's not out on a date.
And I've got like.
I'm in total darkness here. And I'm foolish enough to say, oh yeah, wow, class, class. Jesus. Who knew Sister Mary Elephant lives in the Catalina Hills? All right, let's get back to the case. Well, we're waiting for the statement. We're waiting for the statement. It's not my fault. It can't come soon enough. Folks, I am an award-winning crime journalist.
I'm actually having another one this weekend, but I finally got the battery. It's not last very long, and so I had to replace a bunch of them. But I've had it for quite a while. They're probably 4 or 5 years.
All right, where is the statement?
Quite the scene.
Where is the statement?
Yeah, very.
Let me check.
No. Well,
still not.
Probably not. Let's put it that way. We have a trip coming, a big trip coming up, and that's going to use a lot of my PTO. My sister-in-law is getting married in Australia, and so
Hey, you're all about it.
we're making.
All right, listen. The big question is, where is Nancy?
On the way home, we're going to stop off in Tokyo. Yeah. So that's going to bleed about half my PTO. So, I would love to come to Swat. Oh no. All right. You're welcome. I'll take it.
We are still standing by here.
Bye.
Oh, goodness. All right, they said shortly. It's obviously been a little longer than that, but we're coming up at 6 minutes before the hour.
Is this the best way to feed your dog? I don't understand.
The big news is, where is Nancy?
All right, we wrapped it up.
Oh, they're all waiting. There's nothing I can do. We are right down the street from where they have executed a search warrant off a tip. It is connected to the Nancy Guthrie investigation.
Yes, I can. Thank you very much.
Still nothing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's now been an hour since they said forthcoming. Still no answers or statement. No.
Yes, I can.
People are
Thank
putting
you
a
very
photo out. I want to wait for the police though.
Move the money.
No. I do. Not that we do.
No, I'm doing something.
No one's been
after you, I
arrested.
believe.
3 detained. Yep. There is a photo circulating, but I'm gonna let's wait for the police. You can see when the car arrives
Sure.
or the
Thank you
car's
very much.
coming.
Big truck coming through.
Big truck. Big truck coming through.
You can see how far they have to come down.
Definitely. Looks like a swamp.
Ocean Grove and First in the foothills.
On the spot.
Yep.
Oh, Swat. Look at this thing. Wow.
What is that?
Is that the second one? Second that I've seen. There might have been one.
Right, we are still standing by, coming up to 11 o'clock here in Tucson. We are waiting, well, Catalina Hills, foothills, Ocean Grove, and First in the foothills. Less than 2 miles from her home. Amazing. But the question is, where is she? We don't know. Again, I want to repeat that. Thank you everyone for all those live gifts. Make sure you follow the page. Tap the screen. I don't know. But we certainly want to. Here comes another vehicle. So it's now been an hour and 75 minutes ago. They said a statement would be coming shortly.
Very safe.
Thank
Nothing new.
Because of the car.
Sorry.
Hello. Yes. There's another one.
The last one I've not seen.
We don't know. We don't know. We are all still waiting. Thank you everybody for tuning in again. Right now we are live on our TikTok page, also on Facebook and YouTube. Here on TikTok, make sure you tap that screen, follow the page. It is coming up on 11 o'clock here with the Guthrie saga. And we are less than 2 miles from her home. And police executed a SWAT went in on a raid. There are 3 people being detained. And we are awaiting a statement from Pima County. So it could be they want legal to sign off on it. So we are in, they call it Shadow Hills, a neighborhood in Catalina foothills. Very close to the house. Which again,
12 minutes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
so interesting, folks, is, you know, this big search, and then look how close. A lot of people were speculating that whoever did this would have headed for the border and so forth. That's clearly not the case here. There's nothing we can do other than just wait for them to put out the statement. And right now, it still just remains 3 detained. But Let's see if anybody is putting out anything. This is interesting. That's, I think, from the Fox drone. Look at the number of vehicles that are down that street. Look at that, both sides. Boy, they roll in heavy. Yep. Now, to be very clear, we do not know what is the situation with Nancy. We don't. And obviously, that's what everyone's waiting for. Several things. That who are these individuals? What was the tip? Yep. That's a lot. Now, here's the thing you could ask yourself. Like, now, this makes sense. They're this close. They didn't travel far. Someone local. But it still comes into... Okay, that's interesting. The FBI is speaking to someone. And so someone, FBI speaking with a man in the Culver parking lot at First and River. K-Gun is reporting that. That's not far from here. It's the local TV station showing that image. All right, I can tell you that everybody is waiting for a statement. Now, if there's any type of press briefing tomorrow, we'll be at that. But for now, everyone is waiting for that. That's K-Gun 9 that captured that.
Search of
6280 is the only driveway that they don't have blocked. That's a very good point. $62.80 is the only driveway that they don't have blocked. Boy, look at that Fox drone. But now it comes back to the big question, folks, and that is, where is Nancy? Again, folks, if you're watching on TikTok, please tap the screen. Thank you, Rachel. Keep a good thought on Nancy. I know there are some pictures floating, but let's wait. Thank you, Cindy. And thank you, Amy. There's Priscilla. Whitney. There's several things that we are waiting to hear. Number one, first of all, who are these people? Number one. Number two, listen, the biggest question is, where's Nancy Guthrie? Where is she? Who is this? Who is that? Is the person there the person down that street? Right? And that person is the person down the street. The sheriff did put out a statement. Thank you, Marie, debunking the attorney thing. Yeah, that's why, folks, we got to just read. People just repeat things.
And we're officials saying a statement on that. Is that right? Does that make sense?
Yep. We don't know. We don't know anything.
Yes.
Also, there's no one under arrest.
David Willis speaking.
Right now, they're still just being detained.
About 2 miles from Nancy Goucher's home, and somebody also knows there's a lot of activity. Search of a house down that street under the reports that some people have been detained, but still no confirmation of that. A lot of activity. You see these two SWAT team.
That's what we're hearing. 2 individuals, and one of them, their mom. Right now, I don't understand. Pima County Sheriff. A written statement is forthcoming, and that was put out at 9:49. See, all of this, look at this wrong information. Arizona Attorney General's office, that's not accurate. Wow, that took off. I don't know. Folks, at this point, everybody's guessing. We're waiting for info. We're waiting for the statement. Short of that, I don't. We know that they raided the home, acting on a tip, and several individuals are detained. We're so far away we can't see because it's around the corner the way it goes around. So that Fox drone at night is really incredible.
Hello, Charlotte. Yes, I can. Thank you. Very good. And what are you looking for from me, Charlotte? Just straight 50 seconds or? Very good. Beautiful. It would help. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So you can see this, we're at the blue dot, and then it's down on North Camino de Michael. So it's around the corner. Thank you, Miss Debbie. You guys are terrific. We only need 9 more donuts as our live goal. Please tap the screen. A good sense of all we're doing is waiting for that statement.
Yes, yes. The activity is down there, or has been down there.
Thank you, Cassandra. Thank
Sure.
you.
Yeah, I'll gesture. Is that what you want?
Thank you, Joanne and Susie.
Okay. No problem.
Again, folks, the discrepancy is News Nation's reporting 2 people detained. Fox is reporting 3 people detained. 2 males and then somebody's mom.
Well, in the last couple of hours, Charlie, there's been quite a lot of activity here. We are about 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home, and down the street behind me, there we've seen a lot of activity involving the sheriff's deputies and also the SWAT team and the FBI. Now, there are unconfirmed reports that they carried out a raid of a house down this street, the street behind me, and also unconfirmed reports that several people have been detained as a result of that. Now, this is all in connection with the investigation into Nancy Guthrie's disappearance and apparent kidnapping. And of course, it's worth pointing out that we had a similar such incident a couple of nights ago, on Tuesday night, following the release of those harrowing images of a masked man on Nancy Guthrie's doorstep. Police detained a man for several hours for questioning and also raided his home close to the Mexico border. He was later released without charge. So they are saying here, officials, that a statement on activities tonight is forthcoming, as they put it. So we wait to see what actually has been going on here. Great pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is that all right? Is that right?
Okay, now Fox is saying that the FBI is detaining this man that is involved with a traffic
Yes, hello,
stop
how are you?
nearby.
Very good.
And News Nation is saying that this white van was involved
Okay, beautiful.
with
Thank
an
you.
MVA.
A minute and a half.
Also could be connected, and this could have ended with the person no longer with us. But again, this is all unconfirmed. Speaking of man, Culver parking lot at First and River.
Thank you so much. And thank you. And you were saying it's Catherine. Did you say that? Catherine. Hello?
Not that far away.
Yes, sorry, just checking. Is it Catherine, the presenter? Thank you so much.
We don't know where she is.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Catherine. A lot of activity on the part of police and sheriff's deputies and the FBI over the course of the last couple of hours. There are unconfirmed reports that they have carried out a search of a house down the street just behind us here. A couple of SWAT team vehicles have been seen leaving the scene in the last hour or so. We've seen a flurry of FBI vehicles as well. And as far as what is going on here, there are, again, unconfirmed reports that a number of people have been detained, but no confirmation of that. And the Sheriff's Department has said that a statement on what is happening here tonight is, as they put it, forthcoming. As you can imagine, a lot of media, given how much this case and the search for Nancy Guthrie has captured the public imagination. Worth pointing out, though, that just a couple of nights ago, Tuesday night into Wednesday, police also questioned a man for several hours close to the Mexico border before releasing him without charge. That also in connection with the investigation into Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. The police, of course, have had an avalanche of tips from members of the public following the release a couple of days ago of those pictures of a masked man on Nancy Guthrie's doorstep. They have been going through those leads, trying to narrow them down, but it remains to be seen what they have got from tonight's activities.
I agree.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you guys very much.
Dave, the camera.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, in discordant conditions too. I mean, this man. I mean, it seems. I mean, he functions in all weather conditions. No, but I mean, it's all conditions. Unbelievable. Thank you so much.
I guess,
I'm so sorry.
no.
I would did upset you.
I
I'm sorry.
was definitely mumbling at the right
No, I don't want you bubbling. I'd be on bad things. I would be happy with it. No, but it was a very good call and a bad call on my part.
No, we forget. No, but you're doing good.
It was good. I did get some more photos.
Yes, you said we've seen FBI vehicles.
Those were plainclothes.
I was going to say,
Not plainclothes, certainly.
right, without.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
oh, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I see what you mean. Yeah. Police. So, I mean,
I guess. I have to think tonight, and in their original thing, PI always said they would come in and see. So I'm sure. The first thing. My guess is that, but they said no press briefing, so my guess is that means they're going to come here and say, I'm going to.
I see. Yeah.
So I think we kind of have to say until there's a statement.
Yes.
Do a live.
Exactly. Yes. That's right. Yes. Do a statement. Mark.
Vehicle. Go. Where is the car?
Oh.
There's a street on the right hand side.
That vehicle there, wherever that one thing.
Well, do you have
Like USBC, I should plug it in.
I'll put it
If not, I might just sit in the car.
I've got a normal USB.
No, I only have a USB. But I might sit in the car.
David?
I'm gonna sit in the car and start in my car.
Oh, Fred, where is the car?
I actually got out the phone, but Mark said it's right across the street.
Oh, right. I'll come with
Luckily,
you.
luckily it's a red car.
Oh, yes. I'll come with you right there. Let's see that and that. Mark, are you staying here or are you coming
Too.
in
I
the
mean,
car?
this is fine. It's not going anywhere.
Fine.
Yeah.
Everything's locked up.
Jolly good. Moon saving days are really going back. What's that, right? Where is it? Mark?
Just straight across the street, 3 cars down.
Oh, okay.
Folks, we continue. All we need is the statement from the sheriff. That's all we need. I don't think that's a lot to ask for. That's all we need is that statement. It's been a very long day. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure you please follow the page and tap the screen. All the sheriff has to do is put out that statement. That's all. I don't think it's a big ask. Look at that. 2.5 million likes. And all we're waiting for is the statement. Thank you, Shelley. My goodness. Well, he's going to be pretty happy at the next press briefing, I'll tell you that. certainly not rushing the statement. No, they are not. Why they're not putting up the statement? My goodness. And I'll tell you, the temperature drops down here in the desert at night. It sure does. What a week. Again, we're live on TikTok. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Thank you for all of our live gifts. Love some more crowns. Thank you for all the stars. I know, but I have been, there's long days and then there's long days. Not complaining. But admittedly, like there is some other police activity. I'm tempted to go to it. God, these guys. Can you imagine? The statement is forthcoming. That was 2 hours ago. Okay. I know. Multiple FBI agents' evidence recovery are on scene. How many people are involved with this? I don't know. How many people are being detained? I don't know. Goodness. Thank you for that. Folks, what a night. That house isn't an Airbnb. Okay. You know, it's so difficult to be here on scene trying to get the latest. Uh, hmm. I am tempted to maybe go to where there's actually another scene. I think there's another scene. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that. Because this we know what we have. This we know what we have. I know, Tony. Indeed. I don't, who knows? It's a gift. I just have that. I say that my friend Robin calls it the dog whistle. I may head over there. It's only 5 minutes. We might as well. We already know what this is, and this is not going to be more than that. All right. This has been something else, but we're on the move. Plus, the car's warm as I think of it. Plus, extra juice if I need it. Yeah, we might as well. Let's. Apparently, here comes another vehicle. Thank you, everyone, for tapping the screen and following the page. All of our platforms have just exploded. How many people would like this? That whenever there's a big story like this, whoa, that we travel out to it. I think so. All right, we're rolling. Can I walk in? Okay. Folks, you can see. Look at all the still media that's here.
Yeah. Wow.
So you can see this is where everybody gathered. Okay. Let's go check out that other scene. All right. Everybody, hold. Just be patient for a moment here. Went over this.
Coffee?
Okay. Everybody get comfortable for a minute. All right. We go. Hold on. Why can't I see anything? It's a rental, so I don't. I'm not going anywhere like this. Stand by. Good God, later that day. I still can't see anything. I'm gonna carry a handkerchief. As high as it goes. Let's not hit anyone. Sorry, everybody. It's dark. No, any type of situation here. Okay. Okay. Now.
Head toward East Orange Grove Road, then turn left on East Orange Grove Road.
bit louder.
Stop sign. Turn left onto East Orange Grove Road.
Okay. Just programming note. So tomorrow, everything now shifts.
At the next light, turn left.
Everything shifts to. We'll try to get as close to we can. Although I think they're still going to have that house that they're in right now blocked off. But that's becomes the new scene. So at least the neighbors in Nancy's neighborhood can. They'll be happy about that.
At the light, turn left onto North First Avenue.
All right, the good news is it could stop raining. It's gotta be like right up here.
At the next light, use the second from the left lane to turn left. At the light, turn left onto East River Road. Then you'll turn right into the parking lot.
Okay. There it is. Still don't see the activity though. Oh, this police. Okay, stand by everyone.
Turn right into the parking lot. Head northwest.
Right, hold on. I don't. Oh, okay. Is everybody? Oh, okay. I'm in the wrong spot. Where the hell is everybody? I'm here. I need to park in the back, and then we'll just walk. Unless I can go around the other side. Okay. Okay. Please tell me this goes through. Okay. You'll see. 10 seconds. We made it. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. And see, here's police and FBI. Oh, good. We're going to go right to the sidewalk.
but they're focusing on his car and making it pretty clear that they don't want anyone around them to see what they are doing.
Look at the tarp and look at how they're combing through the back. There's the Range Rover. Share that you are watching. They have a white tarp up. The agents, they don't want us to see what's in the back of this. This is, as you saw, a 5-minute ride from the other scene. Oh, okay, and we have, ooh, that's a lot of FBI right there. I'm certainly interested in this vehicle. And what were they pulling out of the back of that vehicle? Oh, wow. Okay. This could be a unaliving, as they say. Okay, here's the statement. Law enforcement activity underway at a residence near Orange Grove Road in North First Avenue related to Guthrie case. Because of the joint investigation request of the FBI, no additional information is currently available. Now, I want to mention there's speculation that might have been someone might have, someone may have made a choice not to face the authorities. But it's obviously that Range Rover is the vehicle of interest. And you could see they did not want us. They put up the tarp. Now we don't know. We don't know what that means. The statement, though, put out. Let's see. Let's see what Fox is reporting. A man was detained during a traffic stop. He's being connection. He's being questioned in connection. This is a photo that Fox Digital was able to get. So that's right over there. You can see him sitting down right there. He was being detained. So the statement from the sheriff's office is even more vague than we thought. Again, I don't, we don't know, and I don't want to speculate, but you could see the way they put up the tarp, what they were trying to remove out of that. This is very bizarre. I want to show you everyone, and again, what time is it? It's midnight here, actually 12:02. The sheriff's statement, very vague. All right, so you don't know where Nancy is then. So here is again, that's what the statement they put out. I think that's interesting. They're saying the FBI is saying no other information tonight. So we had, we still don't know where Nancy Guthrie is then. So here is, we're right at, all right, well, the blue dot is where we were, and this is where we are now. Same thing. So I also want to, you can tell how they look at the, I mean, it's the FBI's processing the scene without question. Wow. How many people were involved? What was going on with this? And where is Nancy? Again, you are watching on TikTok. TAP, the screen. How about another donut? How about one more crown? Who else? We are going on 14 hours of coverage. 14 hours of coverage. Thank you, everybody. Wow. What do you think? There go the numbers again. This is a different scene. What do you guys think? Should I start to do this more often? Take the show on the road? I think so. I mean, by all accounts, our platforms, all the coverage, it just keeps getting bigger. How about we were in front of where the mailbox was, following the FBI by foot, on foot. You know, I want to give a shout out to JLR. It's my first time working the case with him. Boy, he is a hardworking guy. I think we may collaborate. Yep. That's pretty hardcore with the Range Rover. All right, they're still at the Range Rover here. They're there, but you see the FBI, they're processing all the evidence. We're coming back to the Range Rover. Folks, look at that. We're going to get 3 million likes. Please tap the screen and follow. Right now, we're almost at 10,000 people watching live. We are so close to so close to 140,000 followers. Thank you for all the live gifts. And we're not done yet. Hold on, I want to Folks, again, this is a 5-minute ride from where the raid was. And from what we understand, thank you, this was a traffic stop. And again, they're not confirming anything, not telling us anything, but this is all apparently connected to the Nancy Guthrie case. And we've also that someone is detained. So how many people are involved in this? We don't know. But look at the way they process this. It's endless. All I ask is that you tap the screen and follow the page. I think we've proven ourselves here.
Whatever that was happened before. Dude, I would just like, dude, do I just drive by this? I was like, do I just drive by this one?
Just come back to the valley whenever tomorrow.
All right. All right, thank you. All right.
Oh.
Outside. Right inside of
So he was being detained. He was being detained right in that vehicle. As a matter of fact, I don't know if he is still being detained in that vehicle. It looked like they're talking to someone. Right in there. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot a vertical video for
Here we go. Oh, goodness. They're pulling away. Folks, again. What? Oh, we go this way. What a night of coverage this has been. What a night this has been. Holy cow. So obviously something happened here. Thank you, Jilly. Thank you, everyone, for tapping that screen, following the page. Wow. going on 14 and a half hours of coverage. But so someone detained was then taken away. Thank you, everybody. And now, a couple things. Coverage tomorrow. I think they're going to stay at this house where they had the raid for quite some time. I think at some point now, you can only detain for about 24 hours, so they're going to have to charge. Something very dramatic happened here. So it sounds like someone that thought that they were going to get caught decided to check out. So a couple things. We want to be waiting and watching to see if there's going to be a briefing tomorrow. If there is, we're going to be there, right? Plan on being. I don't think they're going to let anybody close to that house. I think the scene is done as far as outside of Nancy's house. Thank you, everybody. Now, I also want to mention at this point, they still are not saying where is Nancy Guthrie. They haven't, no statement on that. Love to think that, I don't know. I'm not going to, let's wait. Let's wait. I'm sure they'll have a statement tomorrow. So, but thank you everybody for, I'm going to turn it, I want to flip it back, as you can see. I mean, that was pretty intense with the FBI agents processing that scene. And FBI still on scene. And I have a feeling they're going to be here for a while. There's no rush to clear it. Not at this point.
Mic check, good morning, mic check. Okay. Good. Okay. Nick Saletti here in the Catalina foothills in front of the Culver's restaurant, where the FBI right now is wrapping up an investigation. They've been here for several hours. I want to mention we're not far from the scene where ABC 15's Ashley Holden was, connected to the investigation of Nancy Guthrie right now and her disappearance. Right now, we're still working to figure out what this investigation centers on and if there is, in fact, a connection to that one, because we're just about a mile away from that. You can see these FBI agents right now. We saw a number of them taking photos of a silver Range Rover that is on scene right now still. You can also see Pima County deputies are here. Also, Miranda police were here at one point. In fact, we did see one man detained in a Miranda police vehicle. Don't know why exactly he was being detained or investigated for. We're working to figure all of that out. But I did point out this is at a Culver's restaurant, and this began Friday night and then lasted several hours. So you can imagine how concerning that would be to show up here and then all of a sudden not only see law enforcement but see the FBI at that. But the focus of this was on a silver Range Rover. They were taking a number of pictures. At one point, they even held up what looked like a sheet to block us from seeing what exactly was happening. So we will continue to reach out to the FBI, Pima County deputies, and Miranda police to try to see what this was about and if there was any connection to the Nancy Guthrie investigation. 14 coverage all day on ABC 15. Reporting here from Pima County, Nick Saletti, ABC 15, Arizona. I'll cover it. You yeah. Okay, ready? 3, 2. FBI agents on not just one, but 2 scenes about a mile apart here in Pima County. I'm ABC 15's Nick Saletti as we dive deeper into the Nancy Guthrie investigation. We're working to see
why FBI agents are here right now, and if it has anything to do with that one. We're working all sides of this investigation coming up.
Nick Saletti here in the Catalina foothills, and I want to show you there's another scene here where there are FBI agents not far from where ABC 15 is actually holding ones for that investigation, which we know does have something to do with this. This one, we're not sure what exactly it is about, but again, I want to point out we're just about a mile or so away from that first scene. Nick Saletti here in the Catalina foothills, where we spotted FBI agents right now on scene for some kind of an investigation. I want to point out we're not far away from where ABC 15's Ashley Holden was and where I was until just about an hour ago for that investigation and that scene, which law enforcement did confirm to us is something to do with the Nancy Guthrie investigation. We're working to see if this scene is in fact connected to that. We'll update you once we find out.
Listen, everybody, this has been quite a day. No, we're not done. We're done now. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, please follow the page, tap the screen. It's going to be a busy weekend ahead. So I want to thank everyone. This is a day to remember without question. Still nothing. Haven't released anything about Nancy, so let's wait. Let's still keep a good thought. Not ready to make anything. Let's wait till there's anything official. So, but yes, thank you, everyone. My goodness, this is connected. You know, I understand they have to wait and be careful, but it is connected. This, you know, what are we to make of this? One detained here. One may have checked out. 3 people detained at the home. So this sounds like it could be a group. Could these have been the people sending the ransom? I don't know. But thank you, everybody. Listen, we're gonna the FBI is gonna be on scene for a while, but I have a feeling we're gonna have a busy weekend ahead, and we're still waiting for final confirmation. You can see the FBI, they're going to be here for a while, all night. So thank you, everyone, and make sure, look forward, we're going to be covering this all weekend long. All right, everyone. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, Robin, Garney, our mods. I don't know. Let's wait and see how this thing plays out with Nancy. But we're going to sign off for now from this FBI scene.